Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Muttlay Krew Studios. It's Muttlay Krew, and we're here in the Muttlay Krew Studios. Whoa!
If anyone was wanting to know that start of the sound, the sound, oh my god!
All off to a red hot start.
It's been a minute. Had a week off. We all got a bit older, a bit younger, and yeah,
A bit wiser,
I'm
a bit hitched.
But we're
You probably say
hitched.
a bit hyphenated.
Oh! But we're here in the game room boulevard, and we're here to talk a rugby league and whatever else is going on in the lives of Kyle, Cody, and myself.
What's your name?
My name's Jade Carter-Burns.
Hey! Big congratulations to Jake, who last week you didn't hear much from us because the big fella was tying the knot with the lovely Jade Carter-Burns.
And we had to do it on a Wednesday midweek because that's how we roll.
Day.
That's how we roll.
We picked the hottest day
Hottest day of the August.
in winter ever.
No, I think Thursday was the hottest. That was fucked.
I think the Monday. Yeah, I don't know. It was
Tuesday,
hot.
Sunday, the whole
An
week.
entire
The sad
week.
day. Oh, the sad day was actually pretty cooked.
I stayed
It reached like
inside.
36.
I stayed inside Saturday.
Actually, yeah, we got the aircon cranking. It was good.
Yeah.
But it was a perfect day. Everything went well. It was red hot. Other than being hot, it was amazing. And
Must have been a good week for you. The nights got up too.
nice got up. It was my
Holy.
birthday too. It was all happening.
It's just
It was all
everything was
happening.
coming up Millhouse.
Yeah. So it's all downhill from here.
It could be.
Let's get back into it.
It could be. But yeah, quick recap of round 26. We had the Cowboys beating the Melbourne Storm. Bang, bang. Unlucky Storm. Suck.
Asterisks.
Still got
Asterisks.
minor premiership. Manly beat the Doggies. What a game.
That fucking pissed me
I
off.
did see it coming.
And dominant styles too.
Penrith
Oh.
got the job done. They played better. They still didn't look that amazing. They just looking bruised and battered. One of the wildest games we've ever watched. Parramatta beat the Dragons 44-40. Holy moly.
Another
That was wild.
another 45 seconds of that game. Dragons win.
Oh, man. That was so crazy. And then probably one of the best games of the year, we had the Dolphins beating the Broncos. Not just beating, dominating them 40-6 at Suncorp Stadium.
Their largest
knock them
ever
out.
loss to a Queensland team.
Oh, that's a new stat. I haven't heard that one.
And Herbie stays undefeated in the Battle of Brisbane.
That was a good little bar you there. That. And then I had one of my favourite games to watch, and that was Sean Johnson passing the ball to win the Warriors their game against the Sharks and his last game in the rugby league. What a game.
You
What
know
an
what?
enjoyable game
You
that
know
was.
what the shit thing was about that? I didn't watch this game. I went to bed, and because I was like, I don't want to see the Sharkies pump SJ in his last game.
Oh.
And then I saw
It
all
was
the
looking
things,
like it at halftime?
Well, I did look at the score, and it was like 24 or whatever it was, and I was like, oh, yeah, unlucky SJ. And then I like looked at the score ages later after the game had finished, and I was like, oh my god, should have watched it. I'll probably replay it at some point, but glorious. What a way.
And then we get to Sunday, and we had a Kalen Ponga masterclass.
We don't need to get to Sunday. Sunday's
Just showing you what he's
Sunday
gonna,
didn't happen.
showing you what he's going to do in the finals, just dominating the Gold Coast Titans. And then we
The
had.
Knight's going to loan him out.
Do you know there's something about the Roosters? Do you know what about Roosters? Like literally the animal, the Roosters. They got very small knees.
Old chicken legs.
Yeah, well,
Rooster legs.
Chicken knees.
and the Roosters got absolutely raided. 14-12. One player goes down. They forget how to fucking score points.
Even
But somehow they nearly come back. And, oh, that was wild too.
with Elliot Whitehead in the bin twice.
Oh,
What about the second one for just trying to kick the ball out of
Man.
his head and then goes, what?
Yeah, we don't need to talk about it, boys. I was sitting on the couch with the old boy when I was watching the Roosters game for Father's Day and stuff like that. And yeah, as soon as Sammy Walker went down, I said to him, I'm like, that might be our season.
Ooh.
But
We got something to play for now.
look, Sammy Walker, he's not going to be walking, but I reckon the Roosters are going to be making their way through this finals. No stress. I'm going to say it right
Bro,
now.
you've been thinking Luke Keary's been shit all year.
Yeah, but
And now he
Sandon
needs-
Smith.
Oh.
Sandon Smith is
He's-
in the team.
He's Lord and Saviour.
Now, he's not Sam Walker. He might even be a little bit better.
Oh, fuck. Turn it up.
Can I just say right now, I heard on the Bloke podcast,
Rue? Oh, how fucking spicy was that?
Not
take?
another game.
not another game. I call bullshit. We're beating South this week.
Oh, that was a good take.
I am nervous about finals, but we're beating South this week. If we lose to South, I'm not an NRL fan anymore.
No, they've been Souths have been milking it, bro. They've just been chilling,
Yeah, bro.
just waiting for the Roosters.
Oh, did you see how they tried to get Latrell to get in? Oh, that would have been so good. I'm surprised the NRL didn't allow it.
No, they
Latrell
were only
wasn't
trying
gonna
to do
play.
it because he's got a suspension.
Yeah, so they tried to say,
They were trying to say, like, we're going to pick him this round. And
I
they were
thought
like,
the NRL would
no,
have allowed it. I don't know.
he's not playing.
Nah.
I'd so laugh then if he just turned around and they just picked him and he played. He was like, well, I'm not suspended for this game. I'm suspended for the first game.
Well, anyway, so with those results, we go into the last round of the rugby league season with about 3 or 4 wild games that really have meaning. First of all, we have the Spoon Bowl, Eels vs Tigers. That's going to be a cracker.
Not the first game.
I'm saying, first of all, out of my games, I'm just talking, boys. I'm not going through the week. Oh my gosh, just let me go.
Let him cook.
Do it.
Just let the big fella
So
ponder.
that is a
Let him
great
cook.
game. We got flying. And then I think the next big game it's going to be the Bulldogs for Cowboys. The winner of that game is going to get the 5th spot on the ladder. And then, of course, Sunday afternoon, we finish off with the Dolphins Knights to see who makes the top 8. What a weekend it's going to be.
Boys,
Anything else before we rip into this week?
this is my hot take. This is my hot take right here. Actually, I'll save the hot take for the end.
You do that.
I'm saving the hot take.
Just a quick one. We're just on a more of a somber note. The big fella down the end's fucking falling in second
I was going to
for the
start bringing it
first
up.
time fucking in a decade.
1 point margin.
1 point in margin.
And I was saying to Cody on the
And
way.
James only 1 tip behind him too.
Oh,
He's caught right up as
good
well.
spot.
Nah,
see?
but James's margin's fucking shit, so I'm 1.5 ahead of him.
So you know James, he's going to go for the big win this week. He's going to go for some Hail Marys, so it's going to be interesting.
So
It's all about what Kyle's
the
gonna tip,
the annoying thing, right, was last week. I was saying to Cody on the way over, wasn't paying attention
Yeah.
1 point.
All tied up and then just 1 margin point.
Holy moly.
on the
One-
way over on the Saturday. Wasn't really paying attention to the first game of the day, the Dragons Eels game, and the whole leading up or the night after the Manly Seagulls won. I was like, oh, the Eels could probably do an upset, but I was like, nah, leave it. And then after the game had started, I tuned in. And then they're like, oh, a whole bunch of reshuffle for the Dragons. I was like, I should have fucking switched. But anyway, on to this week.
What other one should you switch? I reckon you could say that about all of them, mate. You got
Nah, Dolphins I had loaded, ready to hit submit.
He just wasn't keen on
Averillo at 5'8" threw me.
Wayne Bennett, mate.
Oh, I knew it was coming. But fuck. Anyway, life
You
happens.
should have followed me, mate. I told you, Manly, Doggies were due for a loss finally. It was going to happen. Don't listen to me.
That cemented.
From how many behind are you?
A lot.
What's he? 131. What are you?
I just got out of it. But
No, he's fighting for the spoon.
106, bro. I didn't even put my tips in last week. I'm done.
I've given up. I'm over it. I'm gone.
Well, let's get to it.
The
Let's go.
Muttlay Krew though, you're only 4 tips behind Cody.
Oh.
19 behind me though. So
Well, talking about our tipping comp, we're spicing it up after this round, so that's happening in finals. We're doing games, we're doing margins, we're doing everything.
Mhm.
Do you guys want to include the last round or not?
fuck it, yeah. Why not? Let's
What?
practice.
So because there's not as many games on finals, I was thinking we should definitely do tip your team you're going to win by margin 1 to 12 or 13 plus. You get an extra point.
First try scorer.
So you just do, if you back the underdog and
Yeah.
they win, it's 2 points. If you take the favourite and then you pick the line, it's 2 points.
Line.
So, like, if you go, like, I think Melbourne are the favourites in the first game. So if you go Melbourne and to cover the line, which is 15.5, I think, currently,
Yeah.
and they win by 16 or more, you get 2 points.
Yep.
But if you take Melbourne, but go, I reckon Melbourne are going to win, but Broncos will cover, and that happens, then you get 2 points.
So yeah, we're going to do that for finals and AFL, and we'll pick a try scorer too for 2 points.
For 2 points.
Yeah.
First try scorer.
Oh no.
For 2 points, first try scorer. 1
Yeah.
point, try scorer.
Yeah, because otherwise you're just going to back a fucking winger every time.
We can pick all the same wingers.
No, I reckon first, second, or third try scorer.
First or second. You got to pick the Quinella.
10 points. $1 million.
maybe I do try scorer.
We'll leave the try. We can maybe look at that for next year. Maybe come
But do we want to start from this round
We can practice.
for the finals?
Yeah, but
Give
no
it-
try
give it a
scorer.
red hot practice.
No try scorer.
No try scorer.
Done. Write it down. Lock it down. So Kyle, congratulations on winning Muttlay Krew tipping.
Man, there's still another week.
We've got to include this into finals.
Hey,
Done.
No, it's still on. We're just going to continue it all the way through.
No,
The
there's no
grand final
point.
day.
I'm not going to catch him. That's why I was like, we need to start new. We need to start fresh. New
Yes,
competition.
if we make it that there's 12 possible points per game.
well, there's 8. There's yeah, right. I don't know what's happening, but yeah, let's do it.
Well, then I'm congratulating you for winning round 1 to round 26 of tipping.
We'll dabble in it this week, and then in the next few days,
we'll make finals a separate.
Okay,
in the next few days, jot up a few dot points of how you want it to actually work, so you can bring it to us proper, and then we'll roll finals like
Beautiful.
And then we'll say no.
Well, we're getting started on Thursday night, and we're in sunny Suncorp Stadium for the last game for the Brisbane Broncos.
Sun
of
will
the
be
year.
in bed, mate. It's at night time.
Yeah, well, I won't be watching. I'll be at cricket.
I'll be at the game
James is going to the game. Why would you
The
want to go
big
to the
fella's
game?
going too.
Because
So we
the
can
Broncos
laugh at
can't
James.
make finals, so I'm just going to fucking throw that up.
And he's a
Gross.
2-minute walk away.
True, that helps. So the big question for this game, guys, is Kyle.
And now we'll walk back, but
Kyle, the big question for this game is, what is the margin going to be?
Melbourne by 20.
20 points flat.
I'm hoping old mate doesn't listen to this because I'm just giving it away.
No, that's just for Muttlay Krew. That's just for our final thing that we're doing.
At this stage, it's 20. I'll have another think about it tomorrow while I'm pondering at work, and Corey Oates is playing for the Broncos, so that might go up by a
Oh
bit.
man, I didn't get to say it.
Sounds like it's going to be his
Oh.
last game.
No, he's holding out hope.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's just hanging around like a bad smell. The big fella.
Because the last 2 times, apart from the finals at Suncorp, so the final last year when Broncos won 26-0, or round 28, whatever that one is.
That's 28.
That's what it says on my thing here.
Damn.
The last 2 times at Suncorp,
It's a
Melbourne.
trial match.
Actually, the last 3 times, Melbourne have won by 10, by 48, and then by 28.
Mm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be going the old the Storms.
They're not going to want to lose back-to-back games going into finals. They're basically full strength without Pappy. Broncos don't have Payne Haas, Katoni Staggs, Xavier Willison,
I just want to say something real quick.
and Corey Oates is in. So
I thought Payne Haas came back from his Liz Frank very quickly, and the fact that he's now just immediately going for surgery that the season's over, I don't know what they were pumping into that foot or how good his pain threshold is, but I do not know how he played on that foot if he needs surgery. That's hectic sauce.
And like, he didn't play the best, but he still played really good. He still gave it a
Yeah.
red hot crack.
He definitely didn't.
it
It wasn't like his
probably-
bastard.
But you could tell he wasn't.
I'm pretty sure he was probably second to Paddy Carrigan for best player for Brisbane last week.
Or maybe in his second stint. His first stint, he was like 9 runs for 40 metres. I was like,
Yeah.
holy shit.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
And then he turned it on.
Yeah,
So Melbourne by minimum 20 at this stage.
at this stage.
Because
Unless there's another Corey Oates gets named.
I just need that margin back and I'm good.
For every Corey Oates, it's 20 points.
You just need the margin back and you're confident.
Nah, because I'm
He
taking.
says this, he says that, and then he goes, but I'm taking a few.
No, this week I'm taking what I'm saying in the Muttlay Krew. I'm taking it. I'm doing it. It's probably a week late, and I'm probably going to get 0, but oh well.
You
Rabbitohs.
won't.
Rabbitohs, they're due.
Oh.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm just helping you.
So
I
you
said
boys
the
all
Rabbitohs
Storm?
are due. Yeah. Storms with the S.
And the line is 50.5.
Storm are covering.
I got Storm covering.
50.5.
15.5. Sorry, I can't speak sometimes.
Yeah, they'll cover that.
So we're all the same.
Yeah.
Storm end of cover.
I just think the Broncos are going to you just saw them last week. They just dissolved. They just, ugh. And if you haven't watched it, boys, go watch Kevin Walters' press conference. It is marvellous.
Oh really?
Oh, dude, that one old mate.
Man.
When he goes, this isn't like us. And old mate's like, what about that one a few weeks back? Oh, well, if you know, he's like, man, I'm just telling you. You said it's not. It's out of the
It's
out of the
so
norm, but
good, man.
you've had multiple games like that this year. Oh, so
Yeah,
good.
but injuries and origin.
yeah, so good. Coaching.
And then touched on it before. We get into the Spoon Bowl on Friday night, and I can't wait for this game. I think it's going to be good. I think there's going to be a lot of points in this game.
I hope old mate dressed up as the Spoon shows up again. That Eels supporter.
Surely, right?
I don't know. I reckon he's going to make it at Campbelltown alive.
yeah.
Well, there's not much in this game with the line being 2.5.
It's sold out.
Sold out at Campbelltown.
It's a big game. Tigers trying to fight off 3 years in a row.
Oh, they got it.
See, I think the Tigers have got more to fight for here. I know the Eels have won some spoons in their time, but nothing as fresh as what the Tigers have been through. Tigers are home. I tell you what, if this was at Leichhardt,
And
Tigers
Eels can leak
13.
points.
Shit, quickly.
Yeah, very quickly.
And it's happened back-to-back weeks now.
And Caesar's not in. He's been ruled out.
Buller's out. Oh, no.
With
Heath Mason hasn't lost a game as the starting fullback for the Tigers.
and Fianu.
You right there, Jake?
Yeah, I'm struggling. I struggle with it every time. He's starting at half, and he looked real good the other week when he come off the bench. And
Give me
they fucking...
Give me the Tigers. Give me 14
Tigers.
of them right now.
I will be taking the Tigers. I've got the Tigers to cover the line. So you've got them to lose. No.
I like your chat, and I do want the Tigers to win, but I think Parramatta is playing so much better. They scored 44 points last
They
week,
conceded 40.
but they scored 44 points, and I think the West Tigers...
The Tigers just beat Manly 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Parramatta playing well. Dylan Brown's playing red hot.
Coming off a bye.
Micah Sevo.
Sevo, he played so good. I'm tipping Parramatta to win.
Sevo's so up and down, man.
And
No,
So crazy.
okay, so the fact that you're taking Parramatta makes me feel a lot more confident.
Eels to cover the line, 2.5.
The Eels are due.
And then let's get to it. Friday night. What a game here. You know, Roosters are already locked in their finals. They don't care about this game. They're just going to be chilling out, resting their players.
Does this game mean anything? Can you still get the home final?
Yeah, but we need Penrith to lose. So for us, technically, it still means something because we'll be back ahead of Penrith if we win. But
That's what I mean. But if you jump Penrith,
yeah,
it'll be
They're versus
at a home
Dolphins.
game versus Penrith.
yeah, but yes, but then Penrith then versus the Titans later in the week, and if they beat the Titans, which they should
They're
do,
gonna pump it.
they
If you
will-
lose, can you get jumped into fourth and have to play Storm at home?
yes,
Ha ha ha! Yuck.
No,
yes.
you lose by like 80.
Cronulla is tied on 36 and fourth.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoopsie.
We can't drop out of the top four unless we get absolutely pumped and the Bulldogs absolutely pump the Cowboys.
Bro, it's 130 points.
That's what I mean. But there's a chance.
It's 130 points, but that's only, 75 apiece? No, 65 apiece.
Yeah, that's it.
But I think he started there.
Cowboys
Cody.
have had 70 put on them.
Cody
in the
asked, does
last
this
2
game
years.
matter?
It
Doesn't
does.
this game matter?
It does.
You're versing the Rabbitohs.
It does matter.
Thank you.
We're versing the Rabbitohs.
So-
It matters. And we've got to
So the-
trial some new...
Yeah, that's what we'll call it. You're just trialing some new combinations coming into finals.
Look, at
Just-
least they didn't go Manu 5'8". I would like...
Oh, I thought they were going.
I like Manu 5'8" if Sam Walker's the other half.
Hey.
Kiri is... Because when...
It could still be on the cards because Nomawamawitsky
yeah, I know.
is making his debut this weekend, so he's got to take a back spot.
See, I think they're going to drop Junior Ponga and put Suali to the wing and put Old Mate on the wing anyway.
Anyway, where are we looking, boys? The Rabbitohs have a 12.5 point head start.
Roosters and to cover the line.
Oh, he's going bold.
Mate, I thought they were going to put Luke Keary as our number 7, but they put Sandon as 7. Last time Sandon played at 7, or in the halves, just quietly, we put on 40-odd points, and I think it was against South.
When's this game?
Friday night.
baby.
Friday night? I'm going to take the Rabbitohs and I'm going to go watch it with Kyle. Oh, he's going to the game.
No, I'm going to the game on Thursday night.
Thursday night, sweet.
I'm not
Well,
going to the
wherever-
Roosters
well-
game.
No, I thought you were going to the game, the Broncos game beforehand for some reason. I'm going to take the Rabbitohs, and wherever Kyle is, I'm going to be, just so I can just take the piss out of him a little bit.
Are you taking the Rabbitohs with the line or just Rabbitohs straight up?
Hey, well, if the Rabbitohs win, they cover the line.
Yeah, but you can get 2 points if you just goes Rabbitohs
No,
straight
I
up.
get 2 points if I go Rabbitohs straight up, which is what you just said, and then confused yourself.
Yes, you're right. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Because
yeah,
otherwise you would tip the
Yes,
Roosters
yes,
and
yeah.
take the Rabbitohs line.
That's what I'm doing. I think the Roosters will win, but I think the Rabbitohs will
You think the Rabbitohs will cover?
get within 13 points. I think they're not going to smoosh them. Not in this game.
Smoosh him.
They're not going
Smoke
to
it,
smoosh them.
smash him, smoosh him.
They're not going to smoosh them.
Elliot Whitehead. We're going out there to smoosh him.
Death by snoo.
If only.
Yeah, mate. Sandon Smith to have blind, a man of the match performance. Roosters catapult themselves into second.
Rabbitohs. Trail Mitt hat trick.
And Jack White's
Of lines.
ouch.
Hey,
And then we're getting...
what did you just say?
Then Jack White's out too. That sucks.
Oh, okay. Makes it a bit harder, but anyway.
Mm.
Dean Hawkins, Jai Gray, and Cody Walker still. Okay, let's get to Saturday, baby.
Okay.
We got 10th versus 11th, all tied up. Mate, they're playing for a very, very low chance of making finals, but, you know, you've got to put yourself in that position. But we have the Dragons up against the Raiders. Dragons home game. And I think with what we've seen the Dragons all year is when they do have a really shit game, which they've had a few and they're lost, they get up for the next game. Shane Flanagan gets them up to play much better. No Rapana, no Elliot Whitehead. I'm thinking the Dragons will win this game.
Was that a back-to-back loss for the Dragons, or did they win the week
It
before?
was a back-to-back loss, yes.
Okay, because I was going to say that's the first back-to-back result they've had in like 11 rounds. They'd been just going win-loss, 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 win-loss. So that breaks the curse. So technically they should be back on a loss.
Oh.
If we're getting a little bit fair dinkum. But I don't know whether the Raiders could go one of two ways. They could really come down off the high of knocking off Penrith then Roosters, or they could keep it flogging off into the postseason and take them on their boys' trip.
I think if Whitehead and Rapana was still playing, I would go the Raiders just to keep going on that win streak for the Raiders, but they're not playing now.
They do get Strange and Fogarty back.
That helps a lot.
I'm going to go the Raiders.
You know what fucks me about the Raiders? And I'm purely going the Dragons because fuck the Raiders. And not because they beat the Roosters last week, but 3 weeks prior, I took the Raiders to beat the Cowboys. And they got absolutely flogged.
And they've
come out and beat the Panthers and the Roosters back to back.
You love to see
That's
it.
what Raiders do, man.
Fucking pisses me off. So I'm taking the Dragons, but I reckon the Raiders cover 3.5. I reckon Dragons by 1 to 2.
Oh.
I just want to
Spicy.
just quickly while we're on it. I just want to have a quick while we're on that game.
What are you tipping, Jake?
Dragons. Yeah. I said
And
Dragons.
to cover?
He's taking
Cover.
Dragons.
Yeah, they're going to win by 4+.
So, in other news, while we're on that game, big old Joseph Tarpety
Oh.
needs to get himself a double. He's currently on duck egg for tries. He needs to get off the nudie run. That's what he needs to do first. And then he needs to get himself a double and hope Papali doesn't crash over himself. Otherwise, Jake gets to pay off half of my bet that I owe Kyle.
No, the full bet.
I do only owe you one.
Yeah, because I took it easy on you because I was like, the odds are just stacked. So I was like, if the Storm don't make finals, I was going to buy you 2 cartons, but if they did,
that's what it was. It was just one against
and
2.
Carter didn't want to just take your money.
Yeah, basically. Because you were an idiot.
Got it off him.
Yeah, well, at this stage, it's him buying me the carton, so I'm cool.
Yeah. Someone was going to be buying someone something.
Wait, Tarpany for 3.
Oh, could you imagine? He's only got to get 2.
Okay.
Because I said Papali would beat him.
Beat him, right.
So he's got the better margin. He just needs to level it up.
Right, okay. So who are you taking?
I said I'm taking the Raiders.
Oh, Raiders. To cover the line?
Yep.
Beautiful. You're up, Carter.
I'm just going to put $10 on Tappan to score 2 or more. It's paying 100 to 1. Beautiful. Let's get to it. Well, this should be a saucy game. Like I said, we got the Bulldogs up against the Cowboys, playing for the 5th spot on the ladder, playing for a home semi-final. That they will be versing Newcastle Knights and losing. So,
Well,
how we're looking, I think, I know where Kyle's going to go because he's got his little stats, and I think it's pretty
Well, no,
accurate.
because it fucked me last week, didn't it? Bulldogs lost their first home game last week, didn't
last
it?
week.
Yeah. But we're still going the Dogs because Cowboys are pretenders. I'm going to say that all year.
yeah, I'm going to follow you on the Doggies. I'm going to back them. They got Crichton back too.
They've lost Birdo, but Crichton back. Crichton is...
Should have put Crichton to 6. Hutchinson doesn't deserve it.
It's only for 1 week. And it's 1 week.
What's he done all year? Apart from lose his spot to the better half.
You're
Oh,
tipping the
fucking
Bulldogs.
sex
What's the problem?
machine.
Anyway, I'm taking the Dogs and to cover the 1.5 line.
Well, I don't know. I'm going Cowboys. Just for no reason, because opposite you guys, and it doesn't really fucking matter because we're not doing anything this week.
Upper.
For Ireland.
Upper.
Cowboys win by 2 points more.
They just need to not lose by... they just need to lose by 1 or less and you're up.
You idiot.
Oh. Well, now let's get to Friday Saturday night. We're going to Penrith Panthers.
You know we're still on Saturday night, right?
Yeah, we're still on Saturday night, so let's get to Saturday night.
But how can we get
Let's
to it
get
if
to
we're
it.
already there?
Well, Saturday Arby, now
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Sit at the footy game. Righto, boys. Let's get to the game, eh?
It was Saturday twilight.
What do you mean?
Oh,
We're
they're
in
not-
our seats.
They're not that far away. We could jump. From...
Wait, no, if you're at the footy with Jake, you're not in your seats.
Ask James. Loves
Oh,
it.
these will do.
Oh, we can't ask James because James is at the seats.
He's on his ticketed seat. We have Penrith Panthers versus Gold Coast Titans, and this should be a doozy of a game, I believe. The line is huge. We've got 18.5 in this game.
Big fat line, you reckon?
Big fat line, and I think the Penrith Panthers love a big fat line, and they're
It's
going to
better than the Lions on Wednesday night.
maybe not Tuesday night.
Exactly my thoughts.
Yeah, so I don't think that line's big enough. Panthers 30 plus. No Fafita, no fucking whoever else they're missing.
No, we don't give a fuck. No, whatever.
Like Keanu Kinney might score a try.
Carm Pereira's going to hold on to the leading try scorer.
Nah, he's going to get negative tries. Go backwards.
Isn't he 4 in front?
Yeah, that's what I said. He's going to get negative tries. He's going to score 2 for Penrith.
Dom Young's going to come out and go 5.
Dom Young, don't even start me. Panthers 30 plus. Done. Locked it in.
Panthers 30 plus.
A real statement game for him before they hit the finals.
I'll take the riff 1-12.
Ooh. He's taking the Titans line.
Did you say 13 plus or 30 plus?
30
30.
plus.
Yeah, I thought so. I just wanted to double check there.
The old 3-0.
The tray.
Well, let's get to it. Let's get to Sunday. And what a Sunday of rugby league we have. I hope I don't have to do anything else, but I probably will be. Because I'd love just to sit down, watch these 2 games, have a couple of titties. And we're starting off with...
Hold on, a couple of tinnies or titties? Or both? Buenos
Yeah.
Tostos.
either.
Yeah.
But we're starting off with... What are they placed? 4th versus 7th or something like
I
that?
thought you said, what do they play? I'm like, rugby league, bro.
4th versus 7th. We have the Muttlay versus the Sharkies. At
Muttlay.
at a sunny brookie on a flat track. You know there's going to be points here. You know it's going to be entertaining footy.
No turbo.
Boys, you want a red hot stat here?
That hurts.
You want a red hot stat?
No, here we go.
So the last 2 times, Sharkies have pulled up to 4 points. They've won 20-14 and 40-6. The 40-6 was when Manly were without Turbo.
It's all Nico
But
Hines.
Nico Hines is back in the team,
Nico.
and they lost with him.
But Nico Hines loves playing against Manly at Brookie. As you can see by those last 2 results, that's the team that let him go. That's the team that didn't believe in him.
I still don't believe in him.
I still don't either. I was about to talk him up and say, yeah, let's go. But I just can't do it. He's not been playing good at all this year.
Yeah, poor kid.
But I'm not going to tip Manly either without Turbo, so I'm going to tip Sharks.
I'm going Sharks. It's simple, that one.
Sharks with 2 points.
No, fuck it, I'm going Manly. I'm going Manly then.
It's a cover.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Manly do have a lot to play for. They win this, they get a home final, which, you know, they would love. They would love a home final at Brookie.
Not against the Knights.
No, because they're not going to finish in 5th. They're going to finish in 6th. And they're going to beat the Dogs. And then Newcastle's going to beat the Cowboys. That's how it's happening.
I'll tell you what, a Cowboys versus
Newcastle are
Knights
going to make the
final.
finals.
A Cowboys Knights first week of finals is just
Yeah,
perfect.
you thought scoring 40 and losing was good. Wait, do you see this one? It's going to be 53 all.
We're going to beat the Cowboys and then we're going to knock out the Roosters. It's going to be fucking amazing.
You got to get past the Dolphins first, champ.
Dolphins, Cowboys, Newcastle. That's the roll. And they get pumped by.
Melbourne or Penrith.
Yes, sir.
Dolphins at... Sorry. I'm just skipping ahead
You
a
know what's
little
going to
bit there.
happen? You know what's going to happen? The Knights are going to get through. The Roosters win their first week of the final somehow. Miracle. You guys then beat either Panthers or Melbourne, whoever we beat. No, that doesn't work because then you'll swap the other side of the field.
Anywho.
Anyway,
Let's get to it. Let's get to the game of the round. We have a prelim final before finals. How good is rugby league? The storytellers couldn't get any different.
this is going to be a fucking pooslinger.
Fuck off, dickhead. It's Old Boys Day at Newcastle. Last game of the year.
Oh, so Gidley's coming off the bench again?
Gidley will be off the bench. He'll be lining up.
Yeah, to take the place of Ponga because you thought the Roosters' knees were weak last week.
Oh,
Wait, you see Pongy out there. Snapper.
his knees are strong.
You're going to get knocked out. You're going to get concussed.
It's had a whole year, boys. It's going well.
Yeah, look at it. He's not even going to win the Dally M. Not even contention.
yeah.
Maybe he should only play 6 games a year all year.
Yeah, look what
Every
happens
year.
when we fucking see him more often. They go, oh, it's just that.
The fact that Dolphins are outsiders is ridiculous. Dolphins 13 plus.
I'm taking the Dolphins as well.
Fuck. We get Frizzell back in. Kai Pierce-Paul back in. Oh,
All for what?
all to win.
Please.
Oh,
We
so
might as well
are
have got on the early flight.
Are you taking the Knights with the line too?
Yeah.
What's his name? What's
Only
his name?
5, isn't it?
It's 2.5.
Yeah.
Bradman Best is already in Bali.
Nah, Newcastle
He's thinking about his next tap.
Newcastle win by 8 points this game. 8 points. And I can't wait. I can't wait to make finals again to fucking get smashed. But I love making finals. That's all that really matters.
No, it doesn't.
It helps a lot. Trust me.
So, as a Knights fan, I'm not used to it as being a Roosters fan, but making finals? No. I don't see making finals as the season. I don't like just making finals. I want to win the fucking thing. So just
when you haven't been in top 8 fucking for 2 years, half a year, it's good.
Half a year.
Half the year. Well, I don't even know
Well,
how.
I tell you what, if you guys don't make the 8, my hot take gets up at the start of the year. Told you were missing finals, just
You
quietly.
fucking put Newcastle in your top 8, you idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Sure you did. I thought we went.
I had you at 10th.
Anyway.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Anyway, that is round 27 of Rugby League. What a round. Last round of the season. Usually it's a bit here you go, a few resting, but nearly every game there's still something to play for most of these teams, and I can't wait.
All right, bye.
And I hate
Just
that
a little
I'm
bit of
fucking
a-
busy weekend.
Salute to Johnson on the way out.
Salut.
But
Cheers.
also, shout out to the Waz for being the biggest letdown of the year.